Yo, what's the haps, everybody? PK here, and today I have no clue what's going on in the background, but also I'd like to just say right off the bat that my last video, I thought that was PS4 gameplay, so I kind of looked like a complete and utter idiot, because I thought for sure I was going to have PS4 gameplay up and ready, but it took like 6 hours to put onto the USB, and that was a long ass time, so I kind of just scrapped it and put PS3 instead, so I kind of feel stupid. But anyways, this isn't about the gameplay, this is about the commentary. And it has to do with New Year's resolutions. And the reason why I'm making a New Year's resolution video is because New Year's resolutions, you need to get them out into the ether. You need to say them to someone, be it your mom, dad, sister, brother, girlfriend, boyfriend, aunt, uncle, dog, parrot, bird, fish thing. You have to tell somebody because they can reinforce and, you know, help you along your path to complete your resolution. Even if they don't give a shit, as long as you just tell them, you feel like someone's out there, you know, someone out there is watching your back. So I kind of want to get these off my chest because it'll kind of just improve my chance to get them done. So right off the bat, I want to put more effort into my YouTube videos. And I say that not because I don't put a lot of effort into these, just it's not nearly the amount of effort that I would like to have. I want to have better commentaries, better gameplays, better topics, better thumbnails. I don't even have thumbnails on my videos. I get too lazy to make them, or when I do make them, they look like dog shit. So I wanted to look up Photoshop, see how to use it properly, and get some good thumbnails going on. And I want to get better commentaries and topics and gameplays and all of that, so that'd be cool. Now, the second resolution kind of ties in with the first one, and that's just to grow on YouTube. I would love to have this year be the one where I start growing. I mean, this year, while you guys have helped me out tremendously, you know, thank you to all of you that have you know, watched me and you know, helped me out throughout this year. Thank you. But I kind of just dropped the ball from taking breaks off YouTube just because I'm an idiot. Like, I would take 3-month breaks. So I kind of dropped the ball, but I want this to be the year where I kind of succeed and grow on YouTube. At least bare minimum 1K. If I don't make it to 1K subscribers in 2 years of YouTube, I'm just going to cry myself in a corner, you know. Cry myself to sleep for the next year. Like a realistic number, probably 2.5 to 3K, but I would love to hit like 5K, so that'd be cool. But I definitely want this year to be me growing. And aside from that, I would love to actually learn a new language. I'm switching over to real life stuff. Well, not that YouTube's not real life, but you get me. I would love to learn a new language, and I'm actually learning Japanese right now as we speak, because one, it's one of the hardest languages in the world. So if I can learn Japanese, I can learn anything. German, French, Italian, Arabic, all of that nonsense. So I want to learn Japanese. And aside from that, I'm kind of a nerd, and I've watched a lot of animes throughout my lifetime, and I've paid attention to a lot of the subtitles to get enough words, sentences, and things like that, so I understand the basic infrastructure of the language. When I say basic, I mean basic, like kindergarten type stuff. I'm not very good, and I can probably say a couple sentences, and if you show me something in Japanese, like an anime, I can probably guess what they're saying for maybe 2 to 3%, maybe 5% of the episode. I can just hear a sentence and go, oh, he said I am. Boom, bitch. But you know, that's a start. I want to learn a new language, because when you learn a new language, why is that such a tongue twister? I don't know. But when you learn a new language, you kind of unlock your ability to speak with more human beings. So that's what I want to do. So I want to do that definitely. I also want to get a job because I'm broke as a joke right now, and I've been kind of using an excuse that I go to college for like 12 hours a day to not look for a job and push myself. But now I need a job so that I can stop hurting my pride every time I want to go somewhere. You know, it honestly hurts me just a little bit when I'm like, hey dad, can I borrow $10 to go to the movies with my friends? Like, I just feel like such a loser. I just turned 19 in November, and I feel like I should be out paying my own stuff. If I want to take a girl out somewhere, I want to pay for it myself. If I want to go with some friends somewhere, I want to pay for it myself. I don't want to ask my dad. It just sounds lame. So I want to pick up and probably work at a job somewhere, even if it's, you know, hard manual labor. I just want to get a job and start getting some income. Now, the last one that I have is definitely the hardest on the list because it, you know, it demands perseverance and dedication, and you probably guessed it. It's the one that almost everybody has. I want to get fit. I want to get healthy for this new year. And then they, you know, 2 weeks later, they're eating a donut inside of a pizza crust and making a doitza. And that, I think they have that in like Japan. Why do I feel like Japan would have it? I don't know, but yeah, this isn't for physical appearance on the outside. On the outside, my metabolism has kicked in, you know, really hard. It's constantly working. I Taco Bell for like 2 years straight, and I'm, you know, on the outside, like I said, I'm pretty close to a six-pack. I can walk around confident with my shirt off and all of that. But, you know, your physical appearance isn't always indicative of the internal part, because my heart is a mess. It beats extremely hard and extremely fast, which it shouldn't be doing. It should be pumping, you know, it should be a strong heart so it doesn't have to pump as hard to get, you know, as much blood, and it shouldn't be pumping fast. I think my resting beats per minute is like 115, which is disgusting. That's god awful. That's like close to death, I'm pretty sure, and that's not even joking. I want to get healthier to stop that. I don't care about getting swole or that. While that would be a nice bonus, I just want to not get winded when I go up the stairs. I want to do cardio. I want to get all of that, get my heart nice and healthy so that when I wake up, I don't feel I'm going to have a heart attack. So that's kind of just what I feel. That's kind of just me getting my resolutions out there, getting them into the ether so I have a higher chance of doing that. And why don't you guys do that in the comment section? Tell me some of your New Year's resolutions. It doesn't have to be a long fancy list like mine. It could just be like my New Year's resolution is to get all A's in school. Well, you fucking do that, man. Write down your resolutions in the comments. I would love to see what you guys have to work on. So, until then, this has been PK.